The boat should be ready, so that's exciting.
You can fast forward to that. Hi, everybody. This is BND Live, the Dungeons and Dragons live stream, where a group of high school friends attempts to play Dungeons and Dragons remotely via the internet. With us, as always, we have Erin as Agnes the Bard, Tim as Wizard the Wizard, Steven as Finric the Monk, and Chris as Paelias the Cleric. I am Shawn, your ever faithful and humble DM, and this is BND Live. Hello, we're back. We're live. We did miss last week. That was the first week we'd missed in 37 weeks. Crazy. But we're back. Better than ever. Yeah, a little recap maybe? A little recap from last week. It was the morning of the Gaul. It was raining. After breakfast, Paelias rejoined the group. Finistel stopped by to say that she's got a multi-day errand and that she's going to get a sending stone to stay in better touch. Seems legit. Agnes says the lead is to go to the Great Library. Agnes and the group also question why Finn wants a sending stone. Agnes needs sends Salty to follow Finistel as the rest seek out Elsa's advice on reverse engineering a sending stone, perhaps to do some tracking. Salty flubs it pretty bad. Elsa reveals she's an 800-year-old elf, not an 80-year-old human. She's had her days of adventure and will be their woman in the chair, quote unquote. Back to the ringing bell in the rain, Agnes reads while the others visit Skye for soup and sending stone advice. Finn has been there, was asking about the keep. Finric talks to Agnes about touching. Oh, no. Finistel talks to Agnes about touching stones and leg garters. When Salty almost gives it all away, but Agnes quickly covers. The rest arrive, and Finn syncs with Finn. Agnes and Finric brush up on Goblin while Paelias visits Anne. Twizzard and Onibony go wandering, bump into the noble Norful Lewin and Heather, her servant, outside the pyramid. She's impressed by Twizzard. Her servant is not. She's willing to pay to have him come to Wesleyville to entertain. Meanwhile, Agnes gives 5 gold to Salty to follow Finn out to the keep. Agnes makes an honest evening's silver, while the others do passingly well at gambling night at the Fishworks. And so we will rejoin the Ateum the morning of the Tall. It's a cloudy but not raining morning, and you all wake up in the ringing bell. What would you like to do?
Did I go with that lady?
No.
I'm still there. I just made a note in my calendar, my wizard calendar, to go with her.
You made a note to go with her?
I think so, right?
Yeah, I mean, sure. Whatever you say, man.
So I made that note in my wizard calendar. All right. So I wake up and run downstairs, and when I get down there, I'm the only one there, and I go first.
So I hear that, and I guess I go down and follow.
Can't go first.
No, you can't legitly yell first.
I guess I will sending stone. Hey, who's up?
Hey, Twizzard and I are. I think we're getting breakfast. Twizzard, is that the deal?
Yeah, I make a series of armpit fart noises into my sending stone.
So I speak Twizzard. We're getting breakfast.
Okay. All right. I'll be down in about 5.
I see you've taken up a new instrument there, Twizzard. Dagger says as he
Ooh,
walks
I
over.
sure have. You want me to perform for breakfast today?
I don't know. I think I prefer the instrumental stylings of Agnes to your arm farting.
Well, I can also do back of the knee farting and palm farting. So don't knock it till you've heard it all.
Oni Bony walks up and puts his bony skeletal hand underneath his bony skeleton elbow or armpit and does nothing.
Oh. It's just squeaks and bone rubs.
Yeah, a little bone rub,
Sounds like arthritis.
bone on bone action. He looks a little
Can
sad.
I order a glass of milk for him?
Yes, absolutely. I've got both sheep's milk and goat's milk. What do you think you'd like?
Whatever's got the most vitamin D.
No, calcium, sweetie.
Whatever's got the most calcium.
I'll see what I can do.
Needs both.
Probably does. Oni Bony. All he really needs is you to keep casting Animate Dead every morning at 10:30.
So, I don't know about you guys. I'm really looking forward to this boat.
Ooh, the boat.
So are we thinking about sailing up to do some research, stopping off at Wesleyville, and then heading further north to Lucknow?
I think that sounds really good because, like, from what I understand, we don't have to go out into the deep ocean to do any of that. So, sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I think we could stay right along the coast, just, deep enough so that we don't hit any shallows or rocks. Or
Yeah, but it's it's like a pleasure cruise and just like the salty air and it just sounds like the best of all worlds.
We bring a fishing pole. And some
we
chum.
probably would have to ask maybe Nate and Jenkins to either teach us how to sail or to be our first mates or something.
That's right. We know nothing.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna lean into the whole like pleasure cruise type of thing, maybe we just try to take them on as our hired hands.
So then we would have to work out with them what kind of fee.
Mhm.
And because essentially, while we're traveling, they might be able to do some fishing, but then we'd have to stop off at ports so that they could make money if we did not pay them specifically.
Yeah, we couldn't slave them.
Okay, this is the first big suggestion I've heard this morning.
We're not doing that, Wizard. I'm just.
But we could. Let's add it to the list.
We might be able to barter with them.
Yeah, that goes below enslavement.
Or give them some percentage of
Way
our
below. That goes below
findings.
bartering.
I mean, we technically kind of owe them a boat.
I mean, Oni Boni could be like second mate. Yeah, who's captain, first mate? What's the hierarchy here? I feel like we're the boss on land. When we're on the boat, since none of us know anything, we're chum.
We're just passengers.
Passengers on our own boat.
I think that we would have to do work, though.
I'm not swabbing the deck.
Why don't you get an unseen servant to do that?
Oni Boni's gonna do it.
You could probably get 20 unseen servants. You just have to spend 10 minutes each for them.
Just gonna make sure I get a good quarters.
I love the idea that every morning Twizzard wakes up and like makes a bunch of unseen servants, reanimates Oni Boni, and like mentally exhausted from making a crew every morning.
You think this is easy? Gotta wiggle my fingers and cast it.
We get really good at those spells.
So, I mean, until the boat comes, I don't know if you guys want to do anything. Like, maybe we have some more beans to plant.
Oh, you want me to plant one of those beans?
Let's
just to
I just like.
for the hell of it?
Well, here's the thing. I want a little bit of excitement and zest, but I also don't want to travel too far because, like, the boat's going to be here soon, and I don't want to be far.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen? The pyramid was probably the worst.
We could explore to areas we haven't yet been to.
We've been everywhere.
Have we?
I feel like we haven't left this town.
Have we been in everyone's house? Do we demand to go in everyone's house?
Maybe we can sneak into the back of We Buy Electrum and see what's going on, like, you know, in the back room.
Wait, is that the tough place where they change money and then does that
No,
happen?
We Buy Electrum is the one that you gave a diamond to.
Oh, that guy. Oh, he's probably
Diamond.
back there. It was a diamond at the time.
Do we want to look into the whole thing where Morgo was, you know, stealing things from people and robbing them by the wayside?
I fear if we do that, then we will want to make sure that people that were stolen from find justice in the way of being having their money returned to them, and then we won't be able to get the boat.
But all of their items are still in Dregson's secret hiding hole.
The picture room?
Well,
The
there
Fiddleback.
was. They know about that room, right? I mean, there was talk about returning it.
One moment.
When you say they, we mean the Oxfam.
Oh, Gregson.
Gregson doesn't know about it.
You guys never told him about that?
No.
Oh, did he just sell everything?
Well, when he got his memory back, he would remember that his house had that large basement.
Not if Forrest put that in himself.
Oh, we need to find him and knock him out. Ah. It might be too late. Alright, so I guess we've got our plan. In order of importance. Life preserver for Oni Boni, and 2, knock out Gregson.
Life preserver. You've got a well. Yep, that checks all the boxes.
He can't swim or float. He's bones.
But he doesn't need to breathe.
Do bones float? No, I guess not.
I feel like I was distracted for just a moment, and the conversation went weird.
We are charging Gregson's house to knock him out and then take that stuff in his secret room before he realizes that it's there.
Why don't we just tell him the truth?
He might want some of it. He might say no. He might talk a lot and bore us to death, and then we'd forget why we're even there.
Okay, well, I'm glad we got those reasons out. So we're gonna go tell him.
I'm down with it.
Paelias,
so we're gonna
Paelias
try to
joins you at
return the
breakfast.
items.
Sure, that sounds good.
And our DMs is like, oh, I thought that we completely forgot about doing this. I haven't even thought about it.
No, I mean you guys could go talk to Henry or Gregson as you want.
Well, Lily's probably going to want to go over to see Henry.
Oh yeah, Lily's probably at breakfast. Sorry, Lily. That's okay.
Where does she sleep?
She shares a room with me.
Oh, okay. So you, Lily, and Finistral in one room.
No, Finistral is not in our room.
Yeah,
But you were gonna be in one room.
She stays at the singing system.
She was just going to come to my room so that I could make a little patch for her sending stone.
Little leg garter action. Little risque leg garter action.
You, the saxophone.
High on the thigh.
Woo-wee. Spicy. Dog in the face.
If only Archie was a cat, this would be so much more appropriate.
It's familiar.
All right, so I'll go over to Henry's and tell him about, I don't know, what do we want to say? I'm still not saying that Morgo is dead, just that he has run off. RUNNOFT.
Wow, I completely forgot. So you guys never told people that you killed Morgo?
No.
cut his head off and buried him somewhere.
I think I know you put it in a weighted bag of rocks or something and threw it in the ocean.
His
Just the head.
His head.
Yeah, just the head.
The rest
Classic.
of him is buried with the goblins.
I just forgot that you never told anyone that, but of course you didn't tell anyone because you went to all that trouble.
Anyone we told.
And also, we murdered someone, so
It's so that I can still pretend to be Morgo if needed.
That's
I
right.
No
don't
one
know why
would
we cut his head off though.
dead.
What was the purpose of that?
So no one could identify his body.
Yeah, if they found the body, they wouldn't know whose it was. It's the perfect.
Couldn't do DNA fingerprint testing or.
It's the
and
perfect
plus, if
plan.
they found the head, they would have no idea how tall he was.
He also had a gaping hole in his chest.
That is true. His body was pretty well mangled.
It's pretty brutal. All right, who's doing what?
Do we want to tell Henry, or do we want to go over and tell Gregson?
Let's go to Gregson. We need.
I think we should go distract Gregson while we sneak into the basement.
All right, this sounds good.
Well,
Snow-
we don't have to even go into the basement. We can go by the oak tree
How are we gonna get the stuff?
via the
The
oak
back door?
tree
Oh,
entrance.
that's fine. So we need a cart to haul it out.
Yeah, okay.
Holding.
You could go see El Noth at the livery.
We do have the bag of holding.
Okay.
We can empty the current contents of the bag of holding.
Then we need a cart for the contents.
Who is the official keeper tracker of what's in the bag of holding?
Steven.
Sure.
Well, you have the bag of holding.
I was gonna say I have my inventory list, and I assume I'm keeping the majority of my things in there. The big thing that I remember us carrying was the statue, but now that Torn is back,
And then quite a bit of food. We
Some
usually
food. I ate most of it, like to be honest. But
Yogurt. Finric ate it.
yeah, you guys didn't notice. I had one of the things that made me big, but then I also ate one of the things that made me small. So just sort of. Sorry, I'm a little punchy.
Classic
Yeah.
Finric.
So should I feel like the only weird stuff that's in it right now really is the food. So probably I wouldn't have to take much of it out. We could just throw all the treasures in, and then once we've got it, we sort of know. You know,
No, we set sail.
if it's treasure, we need to return it. And if it's food, it's ours.
So, what things do we return?
Well, I don't. That's a good question. I mean, this is why I feel like we probably need to talk to Gregson, because he probably has some idea of like who they belong to. I don't know if any of the treasures that are there will have clues, like
Family crest.
any engravings or things like that. But yeah.
All right, so all of those for talking to Gregson, say aye.
What's
Aye.
the alternative?
Wait, what are the
Not talking to Gregson.
Not talking to Gregson.
It seemed like you meant talking to Henry.
Or Henry, it doesn't matter.
No, I'm fine talking to Gregson.
I vote for doing something.
Yeah. Let's see some of those pickles.
There was also a bean planting proposed earlier, Paelias.
Oh. Well, let's do it outside of town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably. Oh my god.
That's pretty smart.
I mean, they didn't really need to be planted, right? It's pretty much they just hit the soil.
No, if you throw them onto the soil, they explode. If you plant them, that's when they do the random thing.
What's the time difference between when you put it down to push under the soil versus?
Well, if you dump the entire bag, then it explodes. And then,
Oh,
But
okay.
if you plant it in dirt and then water it,
And then wait 1 minute.
I thought we
Correct.
could throw them off a cliff.
Is it like chia seeds? Chia.
not quite.
Danger.
I'm going to say that maybe we should forego the beans if possible, just because I don't want another pyramid. It could be as bad as that again.
What are the chances of 2 pyramids? Let's give some beans to Gregson as a housewarming
Who
gift.
thought that there was going to be a chance of a pyramid in the first place?
But now we know some of the things that happen. Pyramids and pink frogs.
Pink frogs have turned into nasty things.
Can't be much worse in there.
You guys are getting a little rusty. You might need to work on your combat skills.
That's true.
Well, it was in fight night tonight.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, I believe it is. If last night was gambling, then tonight should be fight.
Just remember, whatever comes out of our beans, eat its heart.
No, not eat.
No, it's the tall. It's Elsa's ritual.
It's Sunday?
I don't know. It's the
I
tall.
don't
Is
know
that
what Sunday is.
what's a Sunday?
That's a good question.
Yeah, the last day of the week before the Dalk.
There's no weekday to Dalk.
All right, well,
Oh god.
Okay, so here's the thing. Either if we're gonna talk to Gregson, we talk to Gregson. If we're not gonna talk to Gregson, maybe we just like chill out for the day, and then in the evening while the ritual's happening and Gregson's not even in the house because he goes to the ritual, we go break into his place and steal all the treasure.
but we don't even have to break in.
All right, so let's go into that secret spot, and then we'll look through it first, see what we want, take what we want, and then go talk to Gregson and say, hey, we want to make sure some of that stuff gets back to its rightful owners. Whatever's left, like the pickles, can go back to the deli. Whatever's left. After.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, so we need to go up into the hills a little bit behind Gregson's house, and find the oak tree with the release mechanism.
All right. All right. So you guys bid Dagus farewell and head out. Which way do you go out of the town?
Probably past the Church of the Rose.
Who has our beans?
I have them.
Okay.
Oh, actually, yeah. Right now the amulet is in the bag of beans. My amulet.
Which you're
Which-
holding.
I'm going to give to Elsa, I think, before we
Before we
leave,
leave.
so that we don't have all of the amulets in the same place.
And who has the magical compass? The second magical compass?
Oh, that one.
The one that Silas's magical compass.
Do I have that?
I think that it must be Mr. Twizzard.
Yes, I have that. I have to put a note that it's silent. It just says magic compass, but I need to put more.
Well, the one that points to your ass is still.
I have that.
Agnes has that. Mine points to a magic island.
My-
All right, so you guys head out of town past the Church of the Rose, further up into the Mistral Hills, and sort of when no one's looking, you don't see any farmers or anyone around, you head off the road and over to the large stump of an oak tree where the secret passage, the ancient secret passage, seems to be older than the house, connects to that basement room. And Agnes, you just for fun, let's give a little history check and see if you remember how to disarm the trap.
Okay. 19.
Yeah, no, you remember it. You took really good notes. And yeah, you disarm it and you swing open the secret door and you're presented with a tunnel leading off into the earth.
All right, so after everyone's in, I close and re-engage the mechanism.
All right, what do we got for light for poor Finric?
I cast light on Finric's hat.
Thank you.
What color?
Red for his night vision.
All right. All right, so you guys are standing in the long tunnel that leads into the basement of Kippen Manor.
All right, let's make our way to the basement.
It's really red in here.
What order are you traversing this tunnel?
I'm probably last now that I had to reset the mechanism.
I am also last.
I'm second to last.
All right, so Finric's. Oh, did Lily go with you, Agnes?
What the heck is going on over there, Paelias?
Is he in your way?
Are you wearing
No.
pants?
Is that your leg?
No, that's
You're enjoying yourself,
Oh,
man.
that's Archie.
Is Lily with you, Agnes? Would she have gone with you?
I think she would have gone to Henry's.
Okay. Sounds good to me. All right, so Finric, his red hat lighting the way. Agnes and Twizzard, shoulder to shoulder, scrunching through in the back. You make your way down to the sort of rounded door in the stone frame at the bottom.
I knock.
No answer.
Well, no one's home. Oh, is Mr. Bones here?
Oh my gosh, Mr. Bones.
Sure.
Where's Oni Boney? Is he behind you? Is he last?
Mr. Bones, will you open the door, please?
Gently.
So he pushes on it and it's locked.
Did we lock this?
No.
There is a keyhole though. The keyhole is on both sides.
Oh, well, I have Morgo's keys, so I'm going to try Morgo's keys.
All right, one of Morgo's keys does fit. And you turn it, and Oni Boney's then able to open the door.
Hey!
And
Anybody?
in a the red light from Finric's hat fills up a 20-foot radius. You are in the room, however, it is no longer full of various things.
Oh, bummer.
And the door, the secret pickle door, is open.
Oh.
I will say, by the way, I'm trying to get a red light on myself. I don't know how visible that is.
Oh man, yeah, I should see what I got in the way of red lights myself. Oh
How
man,
is everything empty?
I should totally have like a color changing light I can like shine on people. That'd be badass. That'd be like next level DM shit right there.
So this is Gregson's house, right?
You are in the basement of Gregson's house. Yeah.
You know, he's probably got like 2 dumpsters out front, and he's cleaning out his house, and he's selling stuff on Windbell List.
Windbell List. Yes.
Yeah, maybe we should ask him about it.
Should we ask him after appearing from his basement? Should we go to his front door?
Yeah, maybe let's go around the front.
door.
All right, you guys want to go
We could
back?
probably get out of there pretty quickly.
All
I'm
right.
going to start to beat a retreat.
What is it? Truly nothing?
You can definitely see that there's marks in the dust of the room. You can see where some of the crates and barrels have been dragged out. There are still some empty shelves. Give me a perception check.
Ooh.
Anybody who wants to look around the room.
Someone else should also do that because mine is about to fail. 4.
Sounds good to me.
My perception is 19.
Well,
What do you got,
Better
Twitter?
than my 13.
13? Twister, did you say 4?
4.
What do you got, Paelias? Gotta load them up.
I got a 4.
Nice.
All right, so with the light of Finric's hat and aided by their dark vision, you folks all look around. Agnes, you do find sort of dropped behind one of the tables a pouch with 44 gold in it. But yeah, no, it was definitely cleaned out. You also notice, Agnes, different shapes and sizes of footwear. So there were definitely multiple people that helped clean this place out.
All right.
All right, so you
And
make your way
do
back.
any of those footprints look goblin-esque?
No, No, they're all shoes or boots.
All right.
Do any of them look Elsa-esque?
Give me an investigation.
Ooh. Can I assist or also do that?
He has good
Yes, you can.
What was it?
10.
10. Not that you can really tell, and honestly, you haven't been looking at her feet that much, so
Au contraire.
fair enough. Still no.
Can I investigate?
Absolutely.
17.
All right, and what are you looking for?
Elsa's footprints.
You do not notice any footprints that look like, the smallest set of footprints is still larger than you would imagine Elsa's feet would be.
She's got tiny feet. All right.
If you guys go back through the tunnel, or how are you leaving the door?
I will lock the door behind me.
After we plant a bean in the basement.
Oh.
Oh.
Empty our treasure room, will ya?
Well, if you put a single bean on a table and it's not touching the ground, then what?
I think you gotta water it.
Oh.
Because it's inside of a bag right now touching other beans and it's fine.
Let's do this. Let's put the bean underneath like the doorway, and let's put a bucket of water on top of the doorway. So when someone walks through the door, drop the water right on the bean.
Bean planted. This is it.
Yeah, the door will push the dirt on top of the bean, and then the bucket of water will fall. That is perhaps okay. You get inspiration for that, Paelias. You didn't already have it. That is perhaps the best trap I have ever heard of.
We'll know. Well, assuming it's something crazy. It might be like 10 bags of gold appear.
It might be a Goldine. Goldine.
Hey, Agnes,
Yes.
can we have one of those beans?
I will give you a bean, but I am not setting it up. I'm going to
Yeah, that's fine.
I give them a single bean from my filigree bag of beans.
All right.
Can we just say that we set up Paelias's ingenious trap?
Are you doing it on the secret pickle barrel door or on the door to the pantry?
You'd want a door that you push open.
Mm.
Okay, so that would be the pickle barrel door. It was open, so are you gonna close it?
Close it a little bit.
Yeah,
So then
it's still
you
a
have
jar.
to open it in
So
order
that it would
to.
be awkward to get past it, but not too noticeable from how it was. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, your bean trap is set.
Nice.
Woo!
Been there, done that.
Wow.
The old instruct in the book.
Yeah, I guess we should leave the other way now.
Yeah, you should.
All right, Agnes shuts and locks the door. You make your way back up out of the stump, taking the necessary precautions, and back into the slightly overcast but not rainy day. All right,
And I reset the mechanism on the on oak door.
All right, sounds good. You guys are out in the Mistral Hills. What do you want to do?
To the front door.
Hey. Ooh. I mean,
Well,
wait, do we still want to investigate this? I'm just worried that like we go to the same. You're saying the front door of Greg's house, right?
Well, do we want to find out what all happened, all this stuff?
Well, he might be like, "Oh, come on down, and I'll show you." And we'll be like, "Oh, let's just go up here."
Fair.
Oh my
We're
god!
My grandmother
Hoisted
died.
by your own
Oh,
petard.
Then we'll feel sad, and then a bean's gonna fall and destroy his house with a pyramid.
All right, we can let the sitting trap lie.
It'll probably happen while we're away in Wesleyville. There'll be no one to take care of whatever happens,
We'll come
and then
back to
when
a
we return
smoldering
to
hole.
smoldering hole.
All of Windbell is destroyed by another mummy lord.
but Henry might be mayor, so good on him.
Yeah, all right.
Something happens to Gregson. Yeah.
Well, we booby trapped our agenda.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Do we
Gotta
have
kill-
anything like any non-boat tasks that we need to do?
Buy a
We
house.
must. Oh, the house thing.
Oh yeah.
That's going to be 650. But I think we might have gotten it for 600 because we were going to take care of the paperwork.
That's correct.
Does any of us have a notary spell?
I'm sure someone in the town is a notary public.
I don't know if we can find a notary on Tatal, but yeah, I guess we'll give it a whirl.
So it's, I mean, it's not hard to buy the house. It's just we have to cough up 650 gold and do paperwork. Do we want to do that?
We don't need the house right away.
I mean, we haven't gotten kicked out of
Ringing bell
the
yet.
ringing bell yet.
But
I'm
why
surprised.
why pay, the whole, rent when we could be purchasing a home?
Can we just Airbnb?
It's
So
sort of what we're doing.
Buy the house and
Yeah.
Yeah, you could buy the house and rent it out while you're gone.
it's gonna be salty that rents it, and we'll be like, is there anyone else that wants to rent it?
Salty that rents it. Yeah, I'd say it's probably around 10:30 in the morning.
Well,
Second breakfast.
yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess we could just check in with any of the shopkeepers that we haven't checked in with in a while, see if anything new is going on. Otherwise, we could just sort of hang out and just kind of enjoy a little bit of downtime. Well, the hours will just like fly by.
They'll fly by. However,
Fast forwarding through time.
Well, I like to spend my free time either practicing music, writing new songs, the same thing, or learning how to speak Goblin. So,
I like causing mischief.
yeah.
yeah, I think by now the hours that you put in with Finric's help, you can definitely you speak fairly reasonable conversational Goblin. You're getting there.
Oh, soon I'll be able to have that guttural speech
That's right.
and whiny sounds that goblins make. I don't know.
Twizzard's like, it's no ice toad, but
Gets the job done.
hop hop lip up hop hop. That's how ice
Wait,
toads.
was that Ice Toad?
Yeah, that's ice toad. You didn't know that?
I haven't heard another native speaker for a long time now.
All right, so you guys head back into town.
We do.
Well, if we're not doing anything, I'll just hang out with Anne.
All right, Paelias goes to call on Anne. Paelias, when you enter, Anne is happy to see you. She says, "So, Paelias, what are your plans?"
Oh, I have no plans today. What are your plans?
Well, we just finished up services, which you missed.
Yes, I'm sorry.
But
Isn't it? Don't you do an 11 o'clock or something?
I was thinking perhaps we could have lunch together, maybe discuss things.
That'd be nice. I'm still working on communing with my deity, and it's only been so successful so far.
You mean augury? Augury?
Augury, yeah.
Well, how specific are the questions that you're asking? Now, of course, the answers of the gods can be, well, confusing sometimes, but the more specific
Yeah,
you are,
I
the
think
better it'll be.
Yeah, I think it's the questions they just don't have a specific answer. Like, is this person gonna help us or hurt us? Is this gonna be a good path or a bad path? And really, I just keep getting conflicting answers. Maybe, maybe not.
Sure.
Whoa,
sure.
and So it's hard. How do you develop your questions so that you can really get useful answers?
I mean, it is, as with most faith-based pursuits, it is one of, well, faith and, admittedly, a bit trial and error. I mean, I have not always had the clearest of answers or the clearest of paths ahead of me. I do hope to continue to better myself and one day have the connection with the Dawn Father that I could, say, cast a 5th level commune spell and be able to ask more broad questions. But, you know, it should always be our goal to continue our education and our oneness with our respective deities.
Well, I'd love to learn and practice a little bit if you have some time.
I think that sounds like a lovely way to spend today.
Great.
All right, so Paelias and Anne are getting in touch with their deities. What are the rest of you folks doing?
I'm gonna go to the east.
The east.
That's
Yeah.
somewhat big.
Just head out down the road toward the keep.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
so you're gonna go towards the keep?
Are you on
I was
foot?
thinking about going west.
So
Well,
going-
what's west? Maybe I'll go west. I'm not really tied to east.
west is out where the farm and the house on the cliff. But of course, if you go far enough west, you get to the coast.
Yeah.
So,
Same thing with the east, though, right?
well, that's true, but that's quite a bit farther. So let's see. So
Still true though.
let me zoom into my closer map. Hold on one second.
Yeah, we just need Oxnard.
Yeah. Good point. I have that actually.
I feel like this map looks quite a bit like a pelvic bone, but just half of it.
Or Africa.
Do we exist in a world where the
Pelvic-
pelvic bone of a giant god or goddess is the land in which we live on?
That's the
That puts things into perspective. We are insignificant. Oh, we zoomed in.
Yep, we'll zoom in there. So yeah, so Windville's here. So the cliff house is sort of right here.
Mhm.
And then of course if you go far enough west, you get to the ocean here.
Is this like a bridge or like what happens here? The thing, like if I'm going to the east and then take a road south, can I traverse that?
This right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the bridge down to the keep.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'd recognize it in person, but it's been
Of
a while
course,
since
of
I've seen
course.
it on a map.
Yeah, understood.
And is the small town a little far north? Is that Bellwether?
Yeah, this is Bellwether Glen.
Okay.
And this is the caves of Fenton where you guys were.
Okay.
Excellent.
So we could actually, if we were to be traveling towards Bellwether Glen, we could actually head east. Are those paths going through the mountains or just to the mountains?
Those are going to the mountains. So Finty Crag, where you found the spider ritual room, is up here.
Okay.
That's where you saved.
Oh man, I've never seen that.
Are you interested
No,
in
that was
seeing
that was
the
before Finric and Paelias' time.
Yeah, is there anything cool?
I mean,
I think we
there's
looted it, but
it's similar to the other ritual rooms that we've seen.
was the
Yeah.
one?
Apparently
get
there
water?
was some water.
Yeah, we retconned water in, I think. Honestly, I can't remember. So, but yes,
well,
there was
you
water.
have a horse. I have a mule. Do you want to head up there? I'll show you around.
Yeah, maybe we, you know, if Finistrol thinks the water is important and she's collecting water, maybe we should collect some water.
Okay. So, why don't I'll go to the stables, get my horse from Daggett, or my mule,
Sounds good.
and we'll get maybe some flasks that we can carry the water in.
That
Yep.
sounds great.
You
Yeah,
can-
I was gonna say we can put it in the bag of holding, but probably once it's within another vessel. So yeah,
Yeah, you can pick up some flasks from Savoy's apothecary, probably.
great. Let's go over there.
All right,
Twizzard?
Mr. Wizard, you want to come and relive our times in the caves down there where we found little Sally?
Sure.
And Mr. Bones, I'm guessing, is going to join us.
Oh yes. If you invite Mr. Twizzard, you invite Mr. Bones.
All right.
You joined at the hip, are you?
So while Paelias and Anne have a delightful lunch and commune with their respective deities, you folks stop by Savoy's apothecary. He notes Mr. Twizzard offers you some licorice at a discounted price
Sold.
and some flasks. How many flasks do you want? They're silver apiece.
They're a silver apiece. Well, then we should. Well, let's just get 5 just to have them.
All right. So you get
Okay,
your any other magical items you need to pick up, Twizzard? Diamond dust, anything like along those natures?
Nothing that I know that I need. Probably lots of things I don't know that I need.
You could sending stone Paelias, see if he needs anything.
Hey, Paelias, we're gonna take an adventure to the spider cave that we went to before you came along. You interested in going or getting any magical stuff from the store?
Oh yeah, grab me some magic stuff. But yeah, I'll hang here with Anne. We're gonna figure some stuff out.
Oh, okay.
What kind of magic stuff do you want from Savoy's?
He wants a handful of magic stuff.
Yeah, just get me like a grab bag or some kind of cornucopia of magic stuff.
Finger trap.
It's almost like the
Spider
remnants
rings.
where there's not enough to sell as like the full weight. It's like the leftover or the dregs.
Yeah.
Grab
Yeah,
bag
that's
of
what I'm
magical components. I will say, do you, Paelias, have 300 gold worth of diamonds?
That's some.
300. So 300 gold or 300 diamonds.
300 gold worth of diamonds.
So you want to know how many diamonds I have?
No,
I
he
wanna-
doesn't have.
Oh, he's gonna rob you. Don't answer that.
Right. I have 300 gold.
Oh, you're done.
So if you, for instance, want to cast the spell Revivify
Okay.
to bring back a fallen comrade within a minute of their
Okay.
death,
Yeah.
you might want to have them pick up some diamonds either from Savoy's or from We Buy Electro.
Oh, so I need diamonds for that.
Yes. Yeah, basically, spell components that cost money, I am usually a stickler for because they cost that money for a reason to balance the game.
I have 0 diamonds. Yeah. I'm gonna need diamonds, people. So how many diamonds for one spell?
1 Revivify, so you touch a creature that has died within the last minute. That costs 300 gold worth of diamonds.
Wow. I should probably get 2 of them, but I only have 600 gold. So what do I owe for the ship?
This is foreshadowing.
You guys owe 2 rubies to Marshall Stone. That is the current balance that you have discussed with him, at least. That's what he's expecting.
I have rubies. Can I pay in rubies?
Not for the spell. No, you need diamonds for the spell.
Okay. So guys, can you get me 600 gold worth of diamonds, please?
I think
yeah,
we can
what
head over there and get it.
Can we wait till one of us dies?
No, because it has to be within a minute of passing.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I should really have that, guys.
I guess we're going back to We Buy Electrum after all, huh?
It's really for your benefit. I mean, I'm not using it on me.
All right, well, I guess I can split it with you.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, I don't mind buying it, but I'm just saying, like, if you don't mind picking it up for me.
Yeah, you just phone ahead, and we'll.
Yeah, I'll
I
Venmo
think
you.
we could get it delivered to the Church of the Rose.
Diamonds. Who's going to deliver 300 gold worth of diamonds for you?
Mr. Bones.
Mr. Bones. He's just going to lose them.
Sure.
Get hold of. He slipped through his bony fingers.
No, you try so hard though.
Drops it down a sewer. If they had sewers, which they don't. All right.
All right.
So just the licorice and flasks from Savoy's.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't even know if I want the licorice now. We've got to save up for diamond dust.
The licorice would be just a few copper.
That I can do. Putting that in my inventory.
Perfect. All right, livery or we buy electrum.
I guess we buy Electrum.
All right, so you guys head up across from Elsa's arcane trinkets. If you cast a glance over at, you then enter the thoroughly distressed storefront of We Buy Electrum. Oh, man. And you see Mastala.
Uh-oh.
Ah, hey, what are you guys doing here? Fight night's not the dulk.
Hey, I mean, we're very versatile, and it's not just like we're just interested in fight night.
Oh yeah? You interested in selling me another diamond? He glares at Twizzard.
We're actually kind of interested in buying some diamonds.
Oh, I see. Well, that's a different story altogether. Welcome to my shop.
Yeah, and it's good to be back. What? We're looking for something in like the 300 gold type of range. Like, what does something like that get us? And do you have anything you would recommend?
Oh, I got diamonds. I got diamonds right here. He sort of
Cool.
goes over and spins this like giant basically a safe, and then opens it up and takes out this tray and puts it on. He sort of like looks at each one of you and he like moves it to the side a little and takes out a diamond. And he like looks at it with a loop and then holds it out to you and he places it in your hand, Finric. That right there, that beauty, 300 gold.
Do you have one with fewer inclusions?
Oh, I see how it is. All right. He takes that one back. So Finric, what knowledge of minerals and diamonds do you have?
Well,
He is a mason.
He is a mason. Give me
Yeah. Masonry kit.
Well, masonry
Yeah.
kit means
Sure.
proficient in those tools.
on something.
He should know about rocks.
Yeah. Do you want? What do you want to give me? You want to give me a nature maybe or
No.
Arcana?
Yeah, that's up my alley. That's cool.
Or a street wisdom?
Ooh, I have some nature.
So 5 on the Arcana.
But you did role play the word inclusions, which I assume is a real thing because I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. But sometimes those inclusions can be other minerals. I mean, they are other minerals, but they could be like a garnet.
Does it help our spell?
No.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't want to buy like a diamond and think it's gonna like save one of our lives, and he goes to like spellcast with it, and it's like, oh, sorry, it's part garnet.
Yeah,
no,
no,
but the thing is, as long as it's a diamond that's of a worth of that much, then it's a good enough diamond for the spell. We probably don't want to have a flawless because it's going to be eaten up in the process. It's going to disappear.
You want to be brought back to
I'm
life?
not looking for perfect diamonds, but did you see the thing that he laid in front of us?
Hey, I'm right here.
But as long as it is going, all right. So, Mr. Nalto.
No, Mastala. Nalto's the big
Oh,
half-orc
I'm
guy.
sorry. Mr. Mastala, do you have any knowledge of magic, or do you just use a magic bag that you throw random animals out of?
Yeah, all right, you got me. That's pretty much the extent. Why?
Well, because I don't know if you know enough about why we need a decent diamond.
I don't know. I'm trying to impress a girl or a guy. I don't know. It's a little bling.
That's part of it.
No, it's more for reviving somebody using a spell that requires the use of the diamond as part of its
Reviving?
After impressing
What do you,
someone.
like if they drank too much? What do you mean reviving?
if they are dead.
Dead?
If they drank a lot and it was poison.
You can bring people back from the dead? Now that's something that's worth something. Who can do that? You can do that? He looks at Twizzard.
Yeah.
No.
He looks at Finric. You? You, Agnes? What do you guys... I bring something back from the dead. And just then he notices Oni Boni. Holy moly, Jesus Louise, look at that thing. All right. I believe it. That's one tall cookie. What do you want for him? I'll buy him.
Mr. Bones is not for sale.
But you can pay him.
Mr. Bones.
Well, I mean,
that
isn't
is
he?
That is an apt name.
Hmm.
All right, so wait, so you're saying
Let him know.
you need a diamond that's magic? I don't have any magic diamonds. You got to go talk to Elsa for that.
No, it just needs to be like, when I say like we want to buy a diamond that's worth 300 gold, it's got to be worth 300 gold. Like it's important.
Yeah, I noticed I was trying to trick you with that first one. All right, so okay, so you need a diamond. Does it need to be a pretty diamond?
No. It's really just beauty's in the eye of the beholder for sure. It's more just about the value.
All right. Hey, can you magic me up a favor?
I can't, but my friends might be able to.
Depends on the magic.
Depends on the favor.
My roof's leaking. Can you fix that?
And I conjure a 3 foot by 3 foot tub of Flex Seal.
Whoa! What is that goop?
It's Flex Seal in a can.
Yeah,
Put it on anything.
your voice got all weird there like for a second. So wait, what do I do with this? I can't you just magically fix my roof?
What's wrong with it? There's a hole in it?
Yeah, that's why the water comes in.
I could just regular fix it.
Right?
It's whatever you want. I could give you some shingles for about an hour.
Just make Mr. Bones fix it.
Yeah, well, you might fall through it and make it worse, but we could give it the old team effort here. I'm sure we can fix your. Well, what's wrong with your roof?
You know, it's old. It's got holes in it.
Whole roof? Just a couple spots?
Yeah, just a couple spots. You don't have any magic that can fix things?
Sure do.
Well, mending would work, but we don't have mending.
Mr. Bones.
Mr. Bones, fix this man's roof, please.
No.
Mr. Bones he walks over to a wall and starts to climb the shelf. Hey, what's he doing there? And the shelf pulls off the wall and a bunch of stuff falls onto the ground. Oh my god. God, get that thing out of here.
Classic Bones.
Mr. Bones, go wait in the car.
He thinks he said cod. He walks outside.
Where's he going? Cod. He's going to Fish Wharf.
Oh,
You better
boy.
go get him.
You hear a scream from someone outside.
Does he have to be within earshot of me, or
Is it telepathy?
Oh god, I think it's.
Meanwhile, I go up to the roof and start trying to fix it.
I'm just gonna run after him?
Oh my god. Let's see. Mentally command. So no, you're good. If it's within
All right.
60 feet of you.
Mr. Bones, stop whatever you're doing and just hold still.
Mr. Bones is waiting outside as a farmer runs away in fright. All right, Finric, you get up, and the roof is in pretty sorry shape. It's gonna need some fixing, but you need some material, probably from the hardware store, if you don't have the mending cantrip that Agnes was mentioning.
I have a
I
fancy
do
rug.
not. Well,
So while Finric's doing that,
yeah.
Mistala turns back to Twizzard.
Wormwood.
So, all right. So look, okay, you can take this diamond. If I cut it, if I made it look shiny, I'd sell it for 400, 450. But in its current state, it's probably worth 300, at least. So you're probably good. So Saves me the trouble. Buy it for 300.
So
200, and we'll fix your roof.
200. That's not worth 100 gold.
Your roof?
Yeah, no, I can.
Finric, what does the roof look like it needs?
It's about 100 gold worth of repair.
You're cheaper than that.
You're a
I gotta
filthy
go to the
liar,
hardware
Finric.
store. I gotta go over to the hardware store. I gotta get. Oh man, what do I gotta get?
Hardware.
Yeah,
Wood, nails,
Roof and
hammer,
nails.
shingles,
pitch.
A chimney.
pitch. Yeah.
No way,
Then
no
I
way.
gotta
If I had Elliot come out and do this, he'd charge me like, I don't know, 5 gold. There's no way it's worth 100.
Yeah, but what about
Five.
5 gold for this? Like, it's
And
not
look at the
gonna
wood
last.
that
And
you
then,
have
like,
now.
Okay,
You know,
okay,
that's-
okay. Oh my god. Okay, you know
man,
what?
you like paint-
Look. 290 and you get out of my hair.
Maybe. Okay.
75.
Can I make a thunderstorm on his roof?
All right. 275 and you make one of those fake diamonds for me.
Yeah, no problem. How big?
How long does it last?
Why?
I can give you a minor illusion that will last for. I have no idea how long it lasts.
I mean, I don't know, but you're trying to sell me on something called minor?
And I make a minor illusion of a diamond.
Minor illusion. It's like a miner. Like you work in a mine. You mine diamonds. Minor.
Give me a deception check on that.
Where does miner come from?
Hi-ho.
I guess it makes sense in a precious.
Oh my god. Lucky, I get to reroll. What the fuck for?
Yeah, okay. I don't believe that guy.
Okay, well, I just rolled performance, deception. What do you want from me?
What's wrong with my conjuration?
Well, like, if I try to pick it up, though, it doesn't work. I can't pick it up. I gotta be able to give this to someone.
Well, there's no such thing as that. It's just a minor illusion. Otherwise,
Yeah, that's why I want what that Twizzard guy gave me. I want to give it to Nalto to get him off my back.
Works every time. I know exactly what you need.
but Mr. Twizzard gave you an actual diamond.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking about that day outside the pyramid. You did something to my head. That didn't make sense. Look, I'm happy to sell you this diamond today, but don't try to confuse me no more.
You're not the one who's confused right now.
I am also confused.
All right, look, let's call it square. You give us the diamond back, and you give us the 275 gold back, and we'll call it even.
That's ridiculous. Get out of my shop.
That was a joke. That was a little joke, man.
He sort of grabs his bag from the side and he's like, "Don't make me pull a walrus out of here."
All right, look, I have 275 gold right here.
All right, deal. So he gives you a diamond worth 300 for your 275.
All right.
You can now cast Revivify once.
Do we still have to fix his roof?
Yeah.
No, he just wants you out of there. You've been successfully annoying enough. And he still doesn't trust Agnes or Twizzard.
I think we should have you though.
Or me.
Now,
I
yeah,
think
add Finric to the list.
We just barely got one. You want us to get a second one?
Yeah, if you can, like if he's cool with it.
You do it.
We can't even cast this.
We got you a deal on it. Like 275 instead of 300.
It is a good deal.
How about we make this rule? Only one person dies at a time.
That's fair.
If anyone's close to dying, don't.
Don't.
Bubble. Bubble. But we can't all bubble, because then we'll just lose that. Oh, it's Super Mario's for
What's
it the
Super
Wii?
Mario? What's the Wii?
Wii U.
To be fair, Elsa and Skye might also have what you're looking for.
For
Diamonds?
I'm more expensive.
No, it's still gonna be 300 worth, but No, why should we do all of this for Paelias? We got him a diamond. If he wants more, he gets it himself.
He'd be using the board.
Again,
And what if
these
he's doing-
spells are cast on you guys. These spells are to save your lives.
I mean, you did ask it for 2 diamonds.
I love the idea
He was
that
baking-
Anne
it's
is.
like if he was baking us a cake and asked for 3 eggs and we brought him 1. So,
Only the cake was to save your life.
yes.
Right.
Hope is a lie.
I love how Anne is just like rolling her eyes as Paelias is like clearly having these mental conversations with you guys.
All right, where else can we get a diamond? I would have said Savoy's Apothecary, but apparently no.
Well, we can go to
Elsa's?
or Skye.
Yeah.
Who's likely to give us the better deal?
But Elsa said that she could bring us back from the brink as long as there was enough of us.
Yeah, because she has her diamonds. If we buy her diamonds, then she can't do it anymore, and we'll be able to do it.
You would also have to get the remains back to her.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's crispy fried bones.
Well, I mean, Elsa's right across the street. Like, we're looking at her shop.
Yeah. All right. Go visit Elsa.
All right. Yeah. See you later. Good luck or whatever.
It's always an interesting time in that store.
Right.
As I leave, I do a minor illusion of a sulfury smell.
Oh man! As the door shuts behind you, you hear the that's up. All right, so you guys pick up Oni Boni, who has acquired a group of small children, sort of like poking him in the legs and like looking at him.
Someone's gnawing on him, like a dog gnawing
It's
on
a
him.
dog gnawing on him. Yes.
Oh, gotta watch that guy.
You guys enter into Elsa's. The familiar scent of aged herbs and old books greets you.
Smell like cats.
Oh yeah, where's your cat? Yeah, good point. There you go.
Hey, Elsa.
Pleasure to see you so early in the morning. What brings you here?
Shopping.
Shopping.
Paelias wanted us to get 2 diamonds. We were able to get 1 off of, I don't know,
Mistala.
Ustala.
Oh,
But then he just went, crazy on us. I don't know, what's wrong with that dude. But just unprovoked.
We were just being ourselves.
Yeah.
I
and,
have somewhat of an idea what's wrong with him from you being yourself, but
Yeah,
I see.
and go ahead.
No, go on.
Age before beauty.
Well, so you're looking for a diamond. Can I assume that is for your cleric friend?
You may assume that. Yes.
Then can I also assume that you are progressing in your quest for the 5th amulet?
We're in a little bit of a holding pattern, but I feel like what we're doing is we're building something. It's not like, we could go charge after the 5th amulet and try to get it right away. But who knows how that would go. So I feel like what we're doing really is regrouping. We're going to do a little bit of research. We've got this boat thing that's going to be really good for us because we'll actually be able to sail there instead of swim, which it's really far, so that would not be great. So we're, I don't know that I would say, yeah, we're progressing.
Well, if you're taking precautions to perhaps revive a fallen ally, I would say that you are indeed, dare I say, growing in your understanding of the adventurer's lifestyle. Might I also suggest a trip to Sprinkles to perhaps gain some vitalizing buns before you set off on a journey such as the one you intend?
I still have 5 muffins.
Yes, that sounds like a great idea.
The magical kind of muffin, Mr. Twizzard. Not the delicious and edible, but altogether not magical.
I have some of that.
Also, Elsa, because we don't want all of the amulets to be in the same place at the same time, I would like to entrust you with the darkness amulet, which I have here. in this filigree bag of beans. And yes, they are magic beans. So it's kind of like a booby trap.
Gotta catch your boobies.
If the
Interesting.
person that went after them also planted the beans.
Or drop to the bag.
Touche.
So, for example, if you thought it would help to throw the bag,
All right, you will entrust this to me then. It is wise not to want all 5 amulets in the same place until you are ready. I will take on this responsibility. She holds
Thank
that.
you.
Ming.
She holds that. What's that?
I don't know. Do we discuss this? I don't know that I trust her enough for this.
You can always roll an insight check.
I'm not there.
Anytime anyone tells you anything, you can always.
All right. Well, then I will roll.
You can say, "Do I trust them?" and then I'll ask you to roll an
Insight.
check.
I've only got 10.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm with my god right now, right? Can I just ask? Can I commune here? Can I augury some?
Yeah, augury it up. This is the perfect use. I love it.
Oh, boy.
All right, I'm gonna augury. So let me consult real quick with Anne. So I want to see if I can trust Elsa. How do I phrase this? Make it specific enough to trust her.
Because I'm jack of all trades.
Well, do you have everything you need to cast the spell? Any components that you need?
I don't have my femur.
Run, Mr. Bones, run!
Do we have a spare femur around?
You're sitting on the graveyard.
I'm sorry. What?
Well, I usually use Mr. Bones' femur, but
You
I
used
mean-
the femur of that skeleton beast.
yeah, it seemed useful.
Well, Mistra is a complicated goddess. I understand the whims of deities can be odd sometimes. I don't
She
have a
originally wanted funny
femur just loose in the church, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Can I hear any of this? There's none of the ascending stone, right?
I don't think he's saying it through the sending stone now.
Because I could send Mr. Bones
Guys-
over.
Guys, you have any femurs I can steal real quick?
You want me to send Mr. Bones over?
How far away are you?
I mean, he's in town.
Yeah, he could probably get there.
All right, yeah, send him over real quick.
Mr.
I'm
Bones.
gonna augury. Just keep what's her name busy for a little bit, Elsa, until we get this figured out.
All right. Mr. Bones is coming over.
All right, cool.
All
All right,
right.
I gotta be on the way, Anne.
He's unsupervised.
In a
So then what I'll say to Elsa is that I'd like to hold on to it for now, but when we go searching for that last amulet, I will give it to you before we leave.
all right.
But until
Agnes.
then, I'd like to hold on to it.
That's fine.
I understand. Mr. Twizzard, what was the exact command that you gave Mr. Bones?
Mr. Bones, please go to the church and take the roads, and don't bother any people, and don't scare any horses, and don't hurt anyone or destroy any property.
All
That
right.
is specific.
Soon, Paelias, you hear a yelp from the main part of the church, and Bridget scampers into the smaller room that you and Anne are in, and she's like, I just went to water some plants outside, and there's a skeleton standing on our stoop. Should I be concerned about that?
Oh, good, my femurs arrived. Excuse me, man.
Okay.
Hey, Twizzard, can you tell him to give me his femur?
You're probably outside of the 60 feet by now.
I have to fight him for it?
I don't know. Have I ever just asked him for it before? I think you.
No, you've always just
you
taken
just
it.
took it.
Oh, okay. Hey, Mr. Bones, I'm just gonna yoink. Thanks.
I don't know what he's gonna do. So good luck.
He just falls over.
All right.
You're a good Mr. Bones. All right. So, Anne, what should I ask? How can I be specific enough to make this question worthwhile?
So you want to know if it's a good course of action to trust Elsa with an amulet while you go adventuring?
Finding another amulet. Yeah.
I think that should be specific enough. It's something
Okay.
that will happen within the next 30 minutes.
Oh, Mistral. Oh, my Mistral.
Mistra. Mistra.
Oh, Mistra. Oh, my Mistra.
Not gonna help us now.
To be fair, there are a lot of missed words in my campaign, apparently.
Should we entrust Elsa with an amulet while we go search for another amulet? Or will she betray us?
Oh,
All right,
no, I think you have to just say the one.
Just the one, or just the first part of that?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, Mistra. Let me try again. Take 2. Oh, Mistra. My Mistra. Can we entrust Elsa with an amulet to keep it safely with her and not do bad things with it while we search for another amulet?
All right, so you stick the femur in the ground, and its shadow breaks into 3 and sort of spin around and then coalesce again. I assume you also have some sort of sticks or something indicating which direction is which, but yes, it goes to wheel for good results.
It's a wheel.
Wheel.
Is that better than woe?
Yeah, wheel. Wheel is the good one. Woe is the bad one.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. We're good, guys. We got the wheel. We're okay.
We're really good.
Trust her. I've never actually got a wheel before, so I guess that's a good sign.
Ooh, another sign that we're growing.
Well, it's not because he's really learning how to use augury. It's just
I don't know.
I mean, I think so. A little bit, at least.
Yeah.
I got my question specific and helped with that.
I'm very proud of you, Paelias.
Thanks, Ann.
does she pet the top of his head? Good boy.
She gives us.
I think it's a little more intense than that.
You get a little upper arm squeeze and a peck on the cheek.
Aww. That's cute.
You're still holding Mr. Bones' femur, though.
Oh, he needs that.
Oh, yeah. Would you like this back, sir?
And the green arcane energy, as you bring it back to the leg, snaps back into place. Mr. Bones gets up and looks at you.
Thanks, bud.
How do I get him back?
You want to go back to your master? You want to hang out here?
Is he out of range of me? Will he listen to other people?
He's out of range and he won't listen to other people.
Can I command
You want
the sending?
tea?
What's that?
Can I command
You want
the
some tea?
1% at a time, sorry.
Can I command him to do the sending stone?
No, you have to be within 60 feet.
Yar.
Would you like some iced tea? Hey, what's her name? Bridget. Bridget, can we get this good sir some iced tea?
Okay. She brings a glass of iced tea, sort of hands it out to Mr. Bones. Mr. Bones reaches out, grabs it, starts to drink it, and the iced tea just tinkles through his ribcage, and Bridget just stands there aghast, and then like...
Kind of knew that was gonna happen.
I love that trick.
Oh, man.
Classic Bones.
You probably have to go over and.
All right. Do I know I have to come rescue him?
Yeah, you probably want to come get him, dude.
All right. I'm coming over.
Yeah. All right, so Twizzard, as soon as you get within 60 feet, the mental link is back, and you can tell him to come toward you. Or,
Bones, get out here and help carry me the rest of the way.
and given that, Agnes, are you handing over the amulet now or waiting?
No, I think I will still wait until we are going to leave specifically to get that amulet. But that
Okay.
I've asked her, so she could use time to prepare maybe a spell or a safe place, or if she wants to wear it, I'm sure she knows. Elsa, you know about each of these amulets and what they do when you wear them and how to use them and all that good stuff?
I am aware of their power and of the darkness that can ensnare you. I would not use it while you are gone. I would keep it safe.
Will you keep it secret?
I will keep it secret and safe.
Ah,
I will
very
not
good.
be tempted by it.
Unlike others, ourselves included. But that was out of necessity, not because. I mean, we're clearly not wearing them now. Otherwise, we would be far more charismatic, far more intelligent, and far more dexterous.
Yeah.
I was debating on wearing mine to fix the roof.
Amazing.
Do we buy a diamond?
And we probably should. So yes, Elsa, we need a diamond that is worth at least 300 gold for the Revivify incantation.
Understood. I do have a few. If you have the gold, I will give you the diamond.
Already on sale.
No. It's a pretty straight up 1-for-1 trade here.
Are any of them rent to own?
No.
The diamond.
No. Someone take 300 gold out of their inventory and add a diamond.
You're gonna pay 300 gold.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. What would you recommend? Like, what's on offer? What does 300 gold get?
A diamond worth 300.
Yeah, she gives you the proper diamond. You give her the gold.
Who gave her
That's
that?
better.
It would be.
I suppose I could tell you a story of the previous owner of this diamond, a wealthy heiress who met a grisly demise in the mechanics beneath the fish works. But I won't bore you with that.
Actually, that sounds quite interesting. The mechanics under the fish work.
Well, the various mechanisms and gears and, knives that chop up the fish, and there was a bit of dodgy behavior, as I understand it.
And this was an heiress?
Oh, that was around 160 or so years ago, you see.
Oh, good. So there's no sketchy cans of tuna that we shouldn't eat.
No.
They didn't recall anything?
That's long been sorted out.
Did you find that in a can of tuna?
I have my ways of procuring items from the deceased.
Interesting.
Cool. Well, we'll be sure to use it in poor health.
Have you procured any items recently?
Oh, you can have a look around the shop, of course.
These are all from dead people?
Not all of them, Twizzard.
It's a weird store. Can I look around? How do I look around?
Roll a d20, my friend.
Ooh.
Lucky number 13.
But plus
No.
anything?
No, it's just what you find.
Oh, I just got 13.
You look around the store a little as Elsa eyes you, and her cat sort of follows you and rubs against your leg. And at one point, when it rubs against your leg, you look down and you see a set of 3 nested wooden bowls. Fairly simple. Perhaps it's a cherry or a maple. Well finished, but worn around the edges.
What's with these bowls, Elsa?
Do you wish to purchase them, Twizzard?
I do not wish to touch them unless I know what's going on with them. I have a human spoon that I don't want, that I was forced to buy because I touched it.
The bowls of duplication are very useful. But they
Are you
will...
saying if I pour cereal in one that they will duplicate to all 3 of them?
That is exactly what I'm saying, actually.
Cool.
That's a lot of cereal.
Can you eat that cereal?
Of course.
So what you put in one is actually duplicated and is real in the others?
What is poured in one? Yes.
Can we pour diamonds in one?
You could try.
Would it succeed?
How much are
If
these
you
bowls?
wish to purchase them, they are 500 gold.
Oh.
Can we sell you these diamonds we have?
Oh, Twizzard. If you were to duplicate yourself, I don't know what I would do, Twizzard.
Twizzards for everyone.
You can't pour Mr. Twizzard.
You must first liquefy him.
I will say that it is, I have only tried liquids.
Can I test it?
You can liquefy
After
gold.
you pay for it.
I can't try before I buy. How do I know if it works?
Yeah.
I could just be buying regular old cereal bowls.
All right, bring them
I
up.
will tell you how it works.
Bring them up.
All right. I put them down on the floor, and I pour Mr. Bones into the first bowl.
It's not a thing that can happen.
What have I got that I could test this with?
Is
Do
Mr.
you
Bones
have
back?
wine? You have ice wine?
Yeah, and she takes from an ice box a small jug of milk.
I can pour the dragon amulet into it.
Try this milk.
Milk?
And then Mr. Bones can bathe in it.
Then I have more milk. I pour
Honey?
a red bun into it.
If you drop a red bun into one of them, nothing happens.
Oh! I was trying to scam me.
It's just liquid.
Bring them to the counter, Twizzard.
Okay. I bring them over to her.
She takes a pitcher of water and pours it in one bowl, and all 3 bowls fill up with water. That is what I'm talking about.
So if I pee in one bowl, who peed in the other 2?
Your pee is being duplicated, I suppose.
So, would we be able to pour a liquid metal? Metal in its liquid form?
I mean, they are wooden bowls. They would not hold the liquid for long. You might be able to do it once.
Oh, you melt them.
Liquid wood. Could probably hold that in a wooden bowl.
Do you want to buy them, Twizzard, or not?
No, I just want to think about them. I'm going to pass on these bowls until I can figure out a way to profit.
Hey,
Thank you.
can I look around?
Absolutely, Finric, unless you're interested in the bowls of duplication.
Pour
I'm
the
cool.
first bowl in the other bowl.
I can just imagine all the ice wine we could have.
Mm.
What'd you
got
get?
a
What'd you get, Finric?
4.
4.
It's that kind of day.
Yeah.
You look around, and a small hourglass catches your eye, and there's something odd about it. You can't quite put your finger on it at first, but you notice that the sand is all at the top of the hourglass, and the bottom is empty.
Hey, Elsa?
Yes, Finric.
The sand is at the top of this hourglass.
Odd, isn't it?
Yeah. Can I like turn it around?
You may do whatever you want, Finric.
Is it gonna do something weird?
You'll find out.
Let's do it. Can I?
So you turn it over, and the sand starts flowing upwards.
Anti-gravity sand.
So, Elsa. So I noticed that this hourglass sort of like runs upside down, like counter to the way a normal thing would. Is it like a party trick, like a little novelty thing, and that's all it does, or does it do something? Does it have a broader, wider use?
I have priced it as a novelty at 100 gold. It could perhaps contain a link to another plane of existence, but maybe I'm just telling you that to get you 100 gold.
Yeah. So I mean, maybe after we get the 5th amulet, we come back. You know, maybe I'll pick it up then, because I'm assuming you're not going to sell it to anyone else by then. Yeah.
She gestures around. You mean my booming business does not concern you, if it'll be still here on the shelves?
I show her my ring. I like, look, I'm wearing my ring.
A fine purchase.
Let me know if you get any other pieces that might match it.
I will, Agnes.
All right.
Well,
Well,
thank you for the diamond.
You're very welcome. Good luck on your quest, and I will expect the amulet then before you depart.
yes, we will let you know before we depart. But we have to first do. We would probably first do our research, then return here before we head out.
All right. Will I be seeing you tonight, Agnes?
I think so. What time is it now? Because we were thinking about visiting Bellwether area.
Yeah, it's probably just before noon.
And we start at 11.
Yes, 11 tonight. Yes.
All right, so that gives me just under 12 hours. I do plan on being there. Yes, I will send word if something comes up that I am indisposed.
All right.
All right, so are we going to the other place then, next to Bellwether?
Cave.
So as you guys are leaving Elsa's, Finric, your sending stone vibrates.
Hello.
And it's Finistel's voice. Finric, have you perhaps lost a small red-haired friend?
One moment. What color hair does Salty have?
Yeah, it's reddish brown.
It's probably Auburn-esque. It's not too far off of mine. Why, has Salty been,
You've been salty.
has he been running around the woods lately?
Are you saying that through Finric? How is that being
Yeah.
said?
Saying it to Finric.
I don't know. Did we stick him on Finistral? Is that the?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I did.
So, shit. Hey, Finistral.
Yes.
Yeah,
Finric.
we Salty's sort of a friend of ours. He's a little bit on the annoying side though, so we thought we'd have a little fun with him and ask him to follow you. But frankly, we didn't think he'd actually would be able to keep up. We just thought we were getting him out of our hair for a little
Well,
bit.
he's staring from the wood line at me. I think he thinks I can't see him.
So classic Salty.
Well, how do you want to play this?
I mean, I'm fine to leave him there if you're fine. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't someone with nefarious purposes. You wanting to keep tabs on me, I can understand, but were there some other agent at play, I would want to be a little more careful, I suppose.
Oh no, it's just Salty, and what you see is what you get.
Understood.
Purposes
I
of
will
repair.
take that in advisement. Goodbye.
Oh, please. Oh, by the way, I know you don't know him as well as we do. Don't kill him.
I will not kill him.
Okay, thanks.
Don't mortally wound me there.
You need him now.
Oh, Salty.
All right, so you guys are heading
Should have
where?
tested-
North?
Well, how long would it take to get up to those caves outside of Bellwether?
So if you went to the livery, you'd be riding 4 miles an hour. It's probably, say, 16 or so miles. So it'd be 4 hours to get up there. You could explore for a bit, head back, assuming nothing goes wrong.
Yes.
Assuming nothing goes wrong. Okay. Then if we want to go, do we want to go today or do we want to go tomorrow? Because it is a certain time in real time.
That is true.
Oh, we could always go tomorrow.
So then should we just fast forward to
Tomorrow.
no, I was gonna say to the ritual.
I mean, we
That
could
sounds
just
good.
pause
We-
if you want to do that. If you want to do that ride today in game time, we can just pause now for tonight.
It's an interesting question. Sorry, does Salty have a sending stone?
No.
No.
Should have thought of that. Well, Agnes, I leave it up to you. I'm happy to ride tomorrow, or Erin, if you want to skip time to when we're already up there.
I mean, either way, I mean, obviously, it's not. It's just what might happen while we're up there.
Yeah.
That's all. That we would possibly run into some issues.
A cliffhanger.
A cliffhanger. Yeah.
Ooh. What's it
Except-
about?
Clear that place out though. Just safe it can be.
We did clear that place out. We did. Doesn't mean that something else hasn't moved in the couple of months since then.
Let's go. We'll go get some water, and if it's more complicated than that, then I'm sure we can figure that out.
Okay. All right. So then I'm going to tell Lily what we're doing, and that if I'm not back by 10 o'clock at night, to tell Elsa that I am probably not going to be able to make it, and Lily should sending stone me to make sure that I am still okay.
Cool. Twizzler, do you be coming with?
Oh, sure, I'll go.
Hey, Paelias.
Hey,
We're gonna run over to the spider cave thing and try to get some of that water that Finistral seems to be so enchanted by. Do you wanna come with?
what time is it?
Oh, it's I don't know. It's
It's
like
just noon.
11 something now, and it's about 4 hours there, maybe a couple hours. Well, 4 hours to
11
there,
a.m.?
and a couple hours there, and 4 hours back. We'll be back, for a late dinner.
So it's 11 a.m. So I don't even think we've had lunch yet. I'm gonna have lunch with Anne.
Okay, well we'll let you know how it goes, and we'll sending stone you if anything comes up.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Cool.
All right, so you guys recover your horses from the livery where they are stabled, and you head out on your way out east from Windbell, north along the road, past the now familiar branch off to the keep. Heading further north, you get to the pinch point where the river and the Mistral Hills sort of converge and the road runs between them. You gaze with fond memories at the goblin hideout where they had attacked you. And you continue north, past the turnoff for Bellwether Glen, and cross the river at the old bridge that heads to the sort of where the trails break off and lead into the mountains there. And you head towards Finty Crag. And you now approaching those caves on horseback. I'd like you to all give me a perception check, please.
Oh, Mr. Twizzler, do you recall this is the stone where you slapped poor what's his face?
Yeah, McBragan.
I got a 19 on perception.
So did I.
So did. Oh no, I got a 5.
Hey, Agnes, do you see what I see?
I do.
You
Yeah.
notice some tracks leading into and out of the cave.
Does anyone have good nature check to check what kind of tracks these are? Are they
And +3.
finistral tracks? Are they yeah.
Can I do a nature check? Can I invoke that? Can I investigate these tracks?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Oh, 19.
All right. You investigate the tracks. Hold on one second. Sorry. Why is this not? God, what is going on? Sorry. Shouldn't be trying to do this on the end. They look like goat tracks.
Ooh, dinner.
All right. If they're goat tracks, they might be okay. I'm going to, I guess, close my eyes and think of a goat and leave goat tracks as well.
Okay, that's awesome. I love it. Yeah, I think technically you have to take the boots off and then put them back on, but yeah.
All right.
All right, so you're
I
now
don't-
leaving goat. So have you dismounted from your horse then, or your mule, I should say?
From Seoul.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys, you get near the entrance to the cave, and you do hear some rustling inside it. And
You want to prestidigitation?
I was already thinking of that.
and Paelias, you are with them, did you say?
No.
I'm with Dan.
Oh, okay. All right, what do you want to do?
I cast prestidigitation.
To
Red
do
spark?
Shoot a shower of sparks into the air.
like into the cave?
Yes, into the cave.
All right, you hear some sort of startled animal noises, and these three mountain goats run toward you guys. And let's roll for initiative.
We're fighting goats.
Fighting goat. Yeah.
Ooh, now I roll big.
11.
6.
15. I don't want to fight goats.
Well, maybe we can film them.
Can I cast Charm Friend on a goat?
Did you say 11, 6, 15?
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. Oh,
Who-
Charm Person, not Charm Goat.
Who had the 15?
Me, Twizzard.
Who had the 6?
Me.
Wow.
I
Not
know.
doing too great on the rolls.
Mr. Bones will go. No, actually, Mr. Bones rolls his own, I think.
Oh. Roll the bones.
You roll for Mr. Bones.
I have to roll? 7. If it's me.
Yes, it is you.
All right. So these goats run out as the shower of sparks.
Works like a charm in this cave.
Okay, so it's not gonna hit. 10 to hit Mr. Twizzard? I don't think that hits, right?
It does it have to equal or
Equal hits.
okay, it hits.
It hits.
I'm not very
Hilarious.
I'm not athletic.
All right, so this
Don't let me get killed by a goat.
this goat hits you for 4 damage.
Don't let me get killed.
Give me a strength saving throw.
No sweat. Woo! 20.
But not Nat.
Not Nat.
All right, so the goat slams into you, does the 4 damage, but you like hold your ground because you saw it coming.
And he has the low center of mass.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't know what size these goats are.
13 for Agnes.
No, I probably don't have my shield out, so it would be 15.
All right, so the goat sort of you dodge out of the way, and Finric the goat just passes by you as well. So there's now a goat sort of like bumped into Twizzard, and the other two have run past. That brings us to Twizzard's turn.
Oh, great. I mean, I thought ghosts would just get scared and run off.
Yeah,
feel like it's-
the other two have sort of run past you folks.
Did the others just run out, or
Yeah.
are they still be fighting?
Well, they ran past Agnes and Finric, which would I guess technically give you folks attacks of opportunity if you wanted to take them. So let's do that first.
I mean, if they're leaving and they're animals, maybe I'm okay.
They are
Yeah.
animals. They seem to be leaving. One
Yeah,
did try to knock Twizzard over.
I mean,
I think that was just because they were in the way.
I understand that I would do the same if I was a goat. So I kind of don't want to do anything and just hopefully the goat will leave.
Maybe gust.
Can I gust the goat towards the door?
Sure. Yeah, you can just gust them off to the side. Sure.
Towards the exit of the cave.
I love it. What does he have to do?
Let's see.
Dexterity save or something?
Well, if you don't save, then it's prone, right?
I don't think there's that much to this. It's not a very strong gust at all. Oh, a strength saving throw, or be pushed 5 feet away from me.
All right, it rolled a 9 strength saving throw.
I think it has to meet your 14,
Cool.
so does not.
All right, so
Oh.
so this goat like, boom, runs into you, and you're like, ooh, but you like stand your feet, and you're like, and
Yeah,
you
goat.
blow it off to the side, and it's like, and it sort of like gets back on its feet and chases after its two friends. All right,
guys, wait for me!
goat encounter.
Alright. So I fall over and clutch my sides. I'm hurt! Get the diamond dust!
You have 4 points missing from.
Get a long rest.
I'll use cure wounds if you get any lower.
I'm gonna
But
eat
right
both
now you're
my
fine.
red buns.
Let's go in cautiously.
All right, what thing do you want to light up for Finric, Twizzard?
Finish. Any input?
I kind of liked just lighting up my hat, but not red, just like a normal, you know.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna light up
A
Finric's hat
warm yellowish glow.
with a warm, yeah.
Neon.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I happen to have some Sun's Glory. Do we want to just feed it to Mr. Bones, and he could be a flashlight?
He has to look wherever Finric wants to see.
That's true.
If you ride on Mr. Bones' shoulder and just point his head.
Well, that's nice. He now has a light bulb on his head.
Look at that!
No.
All right, so you guys proceed into the tunnel, and it branches off, and you smell the recent habitat of goats.
Oh.
Fills your nostrils as you walk, and you get back into the ritual room, and it looks none the worse for wear. If I could find it. But yeah, looks like the other ritual rooms, only the symbol for the spider is up at the pulpit at the front.
Cool. So guys, where's the water?
There is water running out of sort of pipes above each basin of the 4 basins. They flow into the basin, down the drain of the basin, and then into the central. The 4 things come together and then flow into one that flows underneath the raised dais in the front.
Did we bring anything to contain the water?
5 flasks. So
There we are.
should we get a flask from each basin?
Yeah. Wait. All the individual basins within here, are they all float?
Probably the same water.
Well, what did Finistrel do? She got 1, right?
She just got from the main basin.
Should we do that?
But we have 5 flasks, right?
Yeah, but there's more basins.
Well,
Do we wanna
to be clear, there are 4 basins that flow into. Why can't I find this stupid thing?
The chicken water do that.
We don't know. Oh, it's supposed to help you not turn into the whatchamacallit.
Oh,
As
it's a
easily.
little bit of resistance.
Yeah, it's like a buffer.
I mean, if that's the case, should we just get like water from the central basin, but like get multiple flasks of it? That way we can like each have one, or
Whatever. It looks like this, but imagine the spiders at the front instead of the shadow.
Oh, there we are.
gotcha.
It's like a reindeer rug.
I don't know. Agnes.
Is there a book there, or is that just from
No, that's from the under. That's
the keep?
the book from the keep. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like if we're possibly going to use these, like if we eventually need to use the amulets and prevent us anything bad from happening, then we should each have a flask of water. And then if we're each going to have a flask, it might as well be from the central basin.
Okay. Now, do you suppose that you would need to technically have water from each of the ritual rooms, depending on which amulet you have? So only the spider water works with the spider amulet?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
So we should at least get the spider water for the spider amulet.
Yeah. Tell you what. What if we fill up all 5 because we're here, and then maybe our research later will tell us whether we should just dump 4 of them out and get the other basins. But if we're good, at least we have all 5.
Yeah.
Like 5 flasks full. Okay. So share the wealth. I hand out some flasks and we all get water.
All right.
And then
Easy said,
on
easy done.
one of the flasks, I take my dagger and I try to etch something that looks a little bit like a spider.
Oh, it probably sounds awful.
Huh.
Oh yeah, sounds terrible, but you do it.
Thanks, Agnes. I'm gonna take a sip of my flask.
It
What?
tastes relatively fresh, like fresh spring water.
This is good. You guys should try it. Look at me not turning into spiders.
Yeah, do I need to fill up my water skin anyway?
Certainly
Might as well
could.
refill water skins.
Sure.
Go home and pour this into those bowls from Elsa.
Yeah. All right. So, is there anything else that we need to do while we're here other than pick up water?
I think that was it.
All right. So let's skedaddle out of here. I have a ritual to go to tonight.
All right, you guys leave the chamber, and who has amulets with you right now?
I have a dragon it, or yeah.
I think we
dragon.
all have
I think you
amulets.
all do,
right now.
right? No one has 2.
No one has to.
Okay. As you all leave, you feel this just sort of this like pull at the back of your heads, just sort of like a. Why are you going?
Anybody else feel something?
Yeah, it was as if I should go back into the cave.
Yeah, I felt that too. We shouldn't go back.
I definitely think that there's something telling us to go back, but yeah, I'm thinking that it's probably bad.
Let's go back.
I want to go back, but I also need to go to the ritual.
That's why you're not going back?
Yeah,
You have plans?
I have plans.
Okay.
I don't want to let people down.
I don't have plans.
You're gonna
It seems like a good idea right now.
Twizzard, I mean, to be fair though, you don't have good judgment.
I can't say you're wrong.
Why don't you have one of your big muffins? One of
My-
your Costco muffins.
The lemon muffins?
Yeah.
Those are for high people.
I think you can have one before they go stale. They're gonna go stale if you don't eat it. Why don't you eat one?
Would anyone else like a muffin?
I'm good.
They're apparently enormous. All right. All right. I eat a muffin and come to my senses. Now my muffin count goes down, Aaron.
Sorry.
Finric, can you give me a wisdom save?
A wisdom save.
Yeah, you're the one who has the spider amulet, right?
Yeah, sure.
Judging by my notes, which I hope are correct.
20.
Not 4.
All right.
Sounds like
No, you guys leave the caves. You rematch your horses. As you're heading sort of back down the mountain trail, you see 3 irate goats like looking at you with their weird goat square eyes as you ride past, and then you see them sort of moving back up north again. And you make your way back. In fact, the day is sort of cleared. It turns into a beautiful sunset as you're entering town.
Oh, I was gonna say, did they need to pick up more of that hobbit herb stuff?
Pipe weed?
Halfling weed?
Yeah. Did you want to?
maybe we might as well look around a little bit.
I mean, you knew approximately where that was, right? Mr. Bones knows where it was, right? You followed him.
Is he the only one that knows where it is?
Well, you told him to go find it,
Oh my
and
goodness.
he did.
Oh,
But then he showed you where it was, and you guys grabbed a whole bundle of it.
I didn't remember. I just assumed. he would
Well,
know.
that would have been on the road from Bellwether as well, so you'd have to take a bit of a detour to find that exact spot. You could try to search again.
Okay. I'm not in any need for it. I would rather just get back for the ritual. Make sure I'm not late.
Yeah, and it's actually, so let's see, noon, 4, you're probably only there rooting around an hour. So yeah, it's probably around 9. It's a little after sunset, actually, as you're getting into town. It's around 9 p.m.
We're gonna want to eat, freshen up.
All right. Anyone else going to the ritual with Agnes?
Is that exciting?
I don't know, but I think that the people with the amulets should go to maybe cleanse themselves of that odd feeling that we had coming out of the cave.
I'm gonna pass.
I'll check it out.
All right, so Finric, Agnes, Paelias, are you aware they're back?
I don't know. Am I?
Sending stone. Hey, Paelias, we're back. Do you want to go to the ritual, or are you gonna stay with Anne?
Is this a ritual that Anne and I might get use out of?
Maybe I'll bring you closer.
Okay, yeah. Anne, you want to go to this ritual that Agnes is doing? Over at Elsa's?
That's the one that Elsa runs in the Fishworks basement.
Yeah, you think it would be useful to get some knowledge of what they do down there?
I mean, I attended once long ago.
If you're not into it, it's cool. No worries.
Yeah, I mean, do you truly believe that Saloon was once a goddess that we could all see in the sky?
Well, I don't not believe it. I mean, I try to keep an open mind. But
I respect that about you, Paelias.
thanks, Anne.
Sure. I'll go with you.
Okay. Yeah, just check it out and see what it feels like. You know, if it feels like they're trying to make us drink some Kool-Aid or do some cult stuff, we can leave.
There is tea. They do have tea.
Maybe we shouldn't drink tea.
I'll take your lead.
All right, cool. All right, yeah, Agnes, we'll check it out with you.
All right. Meet you over at the Fishworks at 11.
Alrighty.
All right. What's everyone bringing to the ritual? Are you going there?
Oh, should I bring my beamer? Hey, can I grab-
Are you going there in full armor and weapons, or are you just?
Oh, I think I'll go in my tunic.
Definitely wearing the vestments.
All right, so you guys freshen up a little. Meanwhile, Twizzard and Bones, what are you guys doing?
We're gonna go over to the Singing Sisters. I want to see if I can find that lady who wanted The circus lady.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Do I need my femur for this?
You do not need anyone's femur.
I mean, it is ritual.
Yeah. I just want to go look at the different haunts and see if I can find that lady.
There she is.
Oh
No,
my
that's her servant.
Her servant.
Here's
Okay.
here's the lady. She's very regal. So yeah,
She
you
is.
go over to Singing Sisters and you see the woman greet you as you enter Twizzard. Mr. Bones kneeling to, or not kneeling, but bowing to get through the door with his, was it 8 foot or 9 foot frame? Something rather
Wait.
large.
I think it's 9 feet.
So yeah, Norfil sees you coming. She's like, "Oh, wonderful, wonderful! Come, sit, eat, drink. Join me. Have you discussed with your friends my offer?"
Sort of.
And
I am very excited.
does that mean you'll come?
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. Do you hear that, Heather? He's agreed to come. Heather shoots you a glare.
I shoot her a glare too.
She sticks out her tongue when Norfil's not looking.
I reach out to grab it.
Oh, give me a dexterity check.
Please add something. Where is it? Oh, it's just vehicle. 14.
She sees you coming and she pulls her head back and puts her tongue back in her mouth. Norfil, by the way, like, the entertainment's starting already. This is going to be delightful.
She's into it.
You'll be the talk of the town, and therefore I'll be the talk of the town. Yes, when can you come?
When's the earliest?
Well,
you.
Heather and I will be heading north within a few days. I think I've, I don't know, had my fill of this quaint farmland. But, you know, you're welcome to travel with us. I trust you have your own steed, as it were.
I do. Orc Slayer is my pony.
Oh, Claire. She sort of gives a little, that's very colorful. I would expect none the less from an adventurer such as yourself.
I named it after its deeds in battle.
Indeed. You hear that, Heather? Heather gives you another look.
Give her a look. I don't know what the Heather.
Well, I mean, assuming that your group agrees, we could all travel together, or Heather and I could go on ahead, and you could give word when you arrive at Wesleyville.
Oh, why don't you guys go on ahead and I will just gather everyone else up.
I will, of course, need, say, 2 weeks' notice to get the proper party invitations made up at Scribes and sent to everyone. So have the proper, large festivities and gathering of the fellow elite nobles.
I think to myself, I probably should have mentioned this to the others.
But this sounds wonderful. Just make sure you have your servants talk to Heather at least 2 weeks before you will arrive.
Oh, so Heather's remaining here?
Oh, no, she'll be accompanying me north, of course. But I trust you have your own servants you can send ahead?
Oh, I'm sending servants ahead. Okay. You may not see my servant. It will go ahead.
Ooh, how mysterious.
Yes, very mysterious. Ding! And I give her a smile where my teeth sparkle. Ding!
Oh, with prestidigitation?
Yes. She doesn't see me cast it at my own mouth.
Give me a little performance check there.
Uh-oh. That's a 9. Give me something more. Nope. 9.
Oh, 9's not terrible. So yeah, so the glitter is maybe a little more in your gum line than you'd really like, but it's there, and she is suitably impressed. Heather, however, not impressed. All right.
What's her deal?
All right, I got some splaining to do.
All right, the others head over around 11 to the basement of the fishworks. Nalto opens the door. You can smell some incense burning to cover the worst of the odor of the fish. And it is set up much as it was the last time. You see the leaf bottoms there. Who else do you see? You see,
Maybe Gregson?
yeah, you see Gregson. Yeah, Elsa, Jonah, Frederick Leafbottom, Gregson, and a few other sort of random farmers and their, say, call it 2 other couples, so 4 other people. And Agnes and Finric and Anne and Paelias. You are all there. You sort of spread out around the circle like last time. And wow, I'm blanking. So Elsa talks about Saloon. What happens? There was tea drinking. There was a chains.
First or after?
There was chains at one point.
Yeah.
Some kneeling, some prostrating. I totally forgot what I said. I need to have this written down. Anything you want to do different, Agnes?
I'll try the tea this time.
All right. And so, yeah, so I would say that as Paelias, are you trying the tea? Finric, are you trying the tea?
What was the question?
Are you trying the tea?
Yeah.
All right, Paelias, tea.
I don't know. They're peer pressuring me. What do you think, Anne? Should we try the tea?
I didn't do it last time, and it was fine. They had no problem with me not doing the tea.
I admit I did the tea last time I was here, Paelias.
Oh, you did the tea? I don't want to be the only one who doesn't get the tea. I'm gonna have some tea.
All right. You all partake of the tea this time, and you see a little nod, Agnes. You notice a nod from Frederick Leafbottom, and Elsa as well acknowledges. And yeah, you all have, deep in the sort of peace of the moment, the smell of the fishworks has faded away. You're in the dim candlelight in the large expanse filling around the circle of this basement area that has sort of become filled with a certain amount of peace. And as you have your eyes closed, you can all see a large celestial body casting its pale light on yourselves, and you feel a sense of peace, and you feel a sense of purpose, and perhaps a little destiny. As you finish the ritual, you sort of come back and you stand. There's some small talk. Elsa's there, shaking people's hands, saying small words to people as they file around, and yeah, that concludes the ritual. And I think that will conclude our session for tonight. Thank you all for playing. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next Friday for another episode of BND Live. Bye, everybody.